Morning to all. This is for class 7th MSc. Class 7th. In last video we had completed till here. The explanation was over. Now starting on page number 32, second paragraph. He walked to town along the deserted road, his mind blank, his feet flying, propelled by a power unknown to him. So now he start walking all along the desert road towards the Khurana's house with an unknown power. In him unknown power had came by which he was walking very fastly. He need to reach there immediately as Khurana's son was suffering from the snake bite. The Khurana residence was crowded with the people. The boy lay on a silk covered bed in the opulent hall at the entrance. His entire body had turned blue. Makru stepped up. Please move away. He spoke with authority. I will see what I can do. It is Makru Mohato. So now when Makru reached to the Khurana's residence, he found there so many people, and the boy was laying on a silk covered bed. So and the boy's entire body was turned to blue. Now when Makru stepped inside, he ordered, please move away. Then I will see what I will do. Now one man said that, oh, this is Makru Mato. There's hope yet. It's too late now, murmured another. Dr. Khurana and his wife stood by the stricken body, overwhelmed with the grief and loss. Makru checked the boy's pulse, opened his eyelid, and ordered the servant to get pots of water immediately. Now, another man said that now what is the use of coming? It is too late. There is but still there is hope. Then Dr. Khurana and his wife stood up where they were sitting near their son. Then Makru checked the pulses of the boy and ordered the servant to bring the water immediately. The pots came by dozen, and Makru began his ministration with feverish vigor. It was nearly dawn when the boy stirred and finally opened his eyes. His body was a healthy pink again. The poison had been purged. There was jubilation all around, and the Khuranas clung to their son, tears of joy and gratitude flowing copiously from their eyes. So now, by Makru's treatment, Dr. Khurana's son was finally fit. He opened his eye. His body was healthy again. The poison had been purged, means taken out. Then there was joy all around, and the tears of gratitude and joy was flowing from their eyes copiously, continuously. Now Makru's job had done. He quietly slipped out of the house and started walking the long road to his hamlet. He felt strangely unburdened. The burden of his son's untimely death seemed to lift him from his shoulder. He walked with a spring in his step, his back erect. Now he was walking as if he had done something strange, something good. Why? Because the burden of his son's death from his mind has now removed, and now he was happy than before. So he was walking very erectly. Now, where's that man? Shouted Dr. Khurana. Where's my benefactor? Nobody has seen Makru Mahato leave. I remember him now. The doctor gasped. He had came with his ailing son a year back, and I had no time to treat the boy, for it was the time for a round of girls. He mourned. So now when Makru Mahato left, then Dr. Khurana said, that where is that man, I want to meet him. But when he leave, nobody had seen that he left the home. So now Dr. Khurana said that I remember that person. Who was he? Once he came to me for his son's treatment, but I had no time for the treatment as it was time for me to a round of golf. So I refused to treat that person's son. Take me to him, he ordered one of his servants. That an illiterate poor man had the novelty and the largesse to return my heartlessness with such compassion. He marveled. Dr. Khurana had learned the lesson of life, the lesson of forgiveness and compassion. So now Dr. Khurana ordered to one of his servants that please take me to that person's house. That poor man had taught me the lesson of nobility and largesse. And on that day, Dr. Khurana had learned the lesson of his life. That is how to forgive and compassion. So this was the chapter. Today your chapter is over. In next video, I will provide you the question answers and exercises of this chapter. Till then, thank you.